home to more than 1,000 learners of East Apol District and more than 40 teaching and non-teaching personnel, is a school of thriving academic excellence despite the pandemic. Established in 1951, Igpit Elementary School has produced successful graduates, proud athletes, and numerous talents that go beyond the borders of the municipality. On its 7th decade of serving the people of Igpit, the school intensifies its mission and vision in accordance with the Department of Education, providing the best facilities and opportunities for the learners, empowering parents and stakeholders, keeping abreast with distance learning processes, and facing the challenges with high spirit. Igpit Elementary School continues to be a pillar of excellence. Raising the banner of DepEd Division of Misamis Oriental, East Opol District, Igpit Elementary School is confident to do more and be more. Basta Igpit, Sirit!
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the graduation rites of elementary learners of Igpit Elementary School with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The virtual program shall now commence. In lieu of the processional, we begin with the school maze, colors, and montage of pictures of our candidates for graduation school year 2020 to 2021, together with the faculty, staff, and DepEd officials. let us invoke the presence of the Lord through an opening prayer. This will be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, the regional hymn, and Misamis Oriental March.
kasing-kasing ang kabanaan ug kamalikpayon. Isa kanunay gugmaang magpaibabaw ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyang Mindanao, itanaan mong natawan. Bisag usab pa man kalimar, kami na minahalan. Sa buhat ang katuyuan, simbolo sa kagamasan. Magpabiling nga magkahinusa, kadaugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, ang tanawang kawasan, pagpabiling nga magkainusa, kadaugan sa tanan. Pagpabiling nga magkainusa, kadaugan sa tanan.
Sa amihan ng dapit, iyong Mindanao, may kawang magkalusot, tulugan at bayan. Siyudad sa Ilong, Cagayan at Salvador, mauang lalawigan. Misamis Oriental ang lalawigan, Misamis Oriental, ikaw ang mahal. Ang yuta sa among mga ginikanan, kang maghala na bulahan, kang maghala na bulahan. Sa imong sapakan, natawo ang katawhan, tungkad ang mga magbugat, ang daghang kukian. Ang imong kabukiran, matagong lapyahan, kini among ampingan. Misamis Oriental ang lalawigan, Misamis Oriental, ikaw ang mahal. Ang yuta sa among mga ginikanan, kang maghala na bulahan, kang maghala na bulahan.
The school principal, Mr. Julius N. Ubaob, will now formally open the 65th graduation rites of Igpit Elementary School.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Pina, CESO 5. To our assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Nympha R. Lago, the GPTE president and officers, the guest speaker, the grade leaders, the faculty and staff, and to the candidates for graduation, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good day. The graduation ceremony of the elementary learners of Igpit Elementary School is hereby declared in session.
Thank you very much, Mr. Julius N. Ubaob. The welcome address will now be given by Ms. Rose Ann P. Castillo with honor.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Pena, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Nympha R. Lago, Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Pio R. Bagares, School Principal, Mr. Julius N. Ubaob, GPTA officials headed by GPTA President, Elizabeth Y. Tangob, teaching and non-teaching staff of Igpit Elementary School, parents, 2021 graduating class, a pleasant afternoon to all. This is truly an unprecedented moment for all of us, having to conduct a virtual graduation day. Our teachers have made the school year end extra special because we believe that no pandemic can stop us to succeed. After all these years of hardship, struggle, and perseverance, we reminisce the challenges that stood before us, and we savor the victories that came upon our hands. Today features another milestone in the lives of graduating pupils like us. It is a day to celebrate, and it is a day to mourn as well. A celebration because, after 6 long years of acquiring our basic education, we are now ready to move forward, one step higher in the ladder of our quest to greater level of educational heights. Today is a mournful day because we are leaving the portals of our dear alma mater, which cradled us when we were still really young boys and girls, wanting to be involved in the daily school activities. It was not so long ago when I dared to dream, and not so long ago when I dared to take the first essential step towards the fulfillment of my elementary education. Graduation is not an end goal of life itself. Wherever your future holds and take you, enjoy every bit of it. Life is a journey, and all the accomplishments we achieve during the course We should take it as a starting point for future achievements. Let us never ever give up. Before we leave the portals of our dear alma mater, on behalf of the graduating class, we would like to thank everyone, to our loving teachers for sharing their best knowledge and wisdom, to our parents who wholeheartedly sent us to school, to our alma mater who cared for us for the past 6 years. We shall not forget you all. You become forever part of our lives. And most of all, to our dear Lord above, for without Him, we wouldn't be here today. Fellow candidates, our theme, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, or strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic has brought extraordinary challenges and has affected the educational sectors, and no one knows when it will end. It is not only a test for us, but it gives us an opportunity to turn this crisis into a driving force in achieving quality education. Thus, we become more cognizant of our self-worth and part in the rebuilding of our nation. As I end, praying to the Almighty that He will not only sustain the growth and strength of our nation through education, but keep us all in peace and live well according to His will. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the 65th graduation rites of Igpit Elementary School for school year 2020 to 2021. To God be the glory. God bless and thank you all.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rose Ann P. Castillo. At this point, we shall now hear the message of our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Peña, CESO 5, and DepEd Secretary Leonor M. Briones.
If you don't go after what you want, you will never have it. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't step forward, you are always in the same place. Your graduation today is a milestone that marks how far you have traveled and what significant change have you made in your life. It is an important milestone as it signifies the acquisition of necessary competence, character, and credentials which allow you to confidently move to the next phase of your educational journey. I take pride in your achievement, which has become even more meaningful as the final stretch of your journey has been arduous. Each of you now exemplifies endurance and flexibility, which have long been considered as unique Filipino character. Both folkloric and historical, the Filipino is likened to a bamboo that bends with the wind and can survive a storm. More than resilience, we have strengthened our bayanihan spirit. I commend the school officials, teachers, and personnel for making everything possible, from writing and printing modules to ensuring that new modalities work for our learners. I also express my appreciation to the parents for playing unprecedented roles, especially when we transition to modular learning in the learners' learning spaces at home. Their participation to educating our children has been remarkable. I also express my gratitude to our government officials and stakeholders for providing us resources that we needed and for giving us hope and encouragement to continue doing our job. To our young graduates, you will be written in the history, for you emerged from unique circumstances. Step forward with pride and confidence. Pride for completing and hurdling a specific level of education, and confidence for the assurance that you have become 21st century learners who are competent, resilient, and independent. Warmest congratulations on your achievement.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rites, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng buong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course, with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, You can proceed for further studies. You can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
The school principal, Mr. Julius N. Ubaob, will now present the grade 6 candidates for graduation.
Dr. Jonathan S. De La Pina, CESO 5, the Schools Division Superintendent, the Division of Misamis Oriental. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Igpit Elementary School for school year 2020-2021, of whom 151 are male, 99 are female, or a total of 250 grade 6 learners who have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum, elementary level of the Department of Education. May I request our Schools Division Superintendent to confirm their graduation.
By the authority vested in me as Schools Division Superintendent of the Department of Education, Division of Misamis Oriental, and upon certification of your school principal that you have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum, I now confirm you graduates of this school year 2020-2021. Congratulations.
Aba Charles John D. Abadilia Melvin E. Abelianosa Angelo Y. Abelianosa Charles Brian T. Abelianosa Jeremy A. Abelianosa Genuines A. Abugatal Kobe D. Acedo Christian Angelo A. Actob Alton John N. Actob Raymark Q. Adlawan James Carl L. Agcopra Jafer B. Allison Emmanuel B. Aller Jason E. Amarile Seth Vincent C. Anaya Jaire E. Anaya Shan R. Aparise Nathaniel T. Baa John Rainier S. Baculio Gabe Matthew M. Bagabaldo Carl Jared F. Bahian Kyle Andre G. Balase Siren L. Banabana Clyde Barak C. Bawiin Vince David C. Bainosa Ken Angelo T. Bebat Christian Jake D. Bentoy Hart Vincent A. Bitonio J. Brian S. Binulirao Kit Axel O. Bunyao J. Rodrigo D. Buok Axelay F. Buendia Mark Siegfried D. Cabrezas Ryan A. Kabulusan Mikin Andre P. Kaligang John Larry A. Kanumay Angelo Joseph R. Caracol Alexander Jr. L. Castiliano Giancarlo V. Clemenia Kennedy J. Cole Lawrence R. Concepcion Jolex L. Cornista James Ian O. Corpus Santino. Cruza John Michael B. W. Hector Jr. B. W. Valreste. Dakuliat Marvin C. Dahon Nathaniel D. Daroy Kyle G. Diget Cyril Diggs M. Dela Cruz M&M. Dibdib Jello M. Dionella James G. Dionella J. G. Disoy Neil M. Duat John Cloyd. Ibal Carl Francis T. Ibal Von Mark B. Ibal Von Marco B. Ilio Vido Mac Andre N. Encarnacion Juris C. Enriquez John Manny A. Itom Jackson O. Evangelista Rain James B. Fadrique 30L. Figuracion Joshua S. Garcia Castor Troy B. Goronce Nerjan R. Gultiano Giancarl S. Ibuna Richmar A. Intervention Jambi M. Hakala John Lawrence. Handayan Cristoni M. Handayan Cyrus John. Harap J. Lloyd E. Harap John Halter C. Harap Prince Jairo B. Jimenez Sean Gabriel A. Jordan John Bernard B. Humilia Mark Dave M. Hurulan Christopher Jr. G. Kilat Jason Z. Labadan Kent Dave D. Lapay Nino Angelo R. Ligaspi Conreal John D. Ligaspi Marlon. Yamis Leonard D. Lumaktod Livren James S. Mabaw Chris Dylan M. Mabaw Johnny Cor M. Mabuyaw Janbert Jr. A. Macaldo Zilrian V. Makapayag Roger Jr. A. Makuha Kernan V. Malalis Carl John P. Malbarosa Kent Lawrence J. Mansalay Charles A. Maulana Johari D. Maureen MJ Aldrin A. Melensian John Dave M. Mondihar Alexander S. Naalyatan Cedric G. Nagyo Ryle B. Nale Lance Clark B. Namukatkat General L. Nasis Arvin A. Nigrite Vince Gabriel S. Ubasa Meg Alex V. Obshoma Dave Adrian B. Onyes Aris Cyril V. Opena Kyle E. Ortizo Chris Paul F. Paborada Charleston D. Pagara Christopher Jr. C. Palco Mark Louis P. Pamisa Cyrus Lawrence B. Pangilinan John Marvey B. Pakite Joel Jr. Y. Popera John Malik Y. Rumbeto John Rico C. Kiblat Cariel T. Ramonal J.B. Cody G. Recantosa Ralph Ruel M. Sabihon Yesten Neil J. Sahonia Ian Dave D. Saldom Riniel A. Salvador Jake Lee C. Salvan Joshua Rain A. Serenia John Terrence E. Serenia Nino J. Soliva Given Agustin A. Tabura Jeremel N. Tagala Eddie M. Tagapulot Craig David R. Tutor Kent Justin T. Umasas Carl Leons M. Unson Rowley Jr. M. Bacalares Don P. Bacalares Gabriel Levi B. Valdon Jeremiah C. Valiente Jean Maverick. Valles John Dave F. Velasquez Daniel S. Villacastan Rembrandt Krentz P. Villamor Junel A. Villanueva Mike June Y. Villarosa Ralph Cyril P. Yanez Earl Ivan Chester A. Ibanez Jedan A. Yek Anthony C. Abba Precious Jewel P. Abad Julie Jane Y. Abrao Lucille Jane C. Acera Zyrin A. Agcopra Crystal May N. Agcopra Debbie J. Agcopra Italia Rose N. Alforque Princess P. Amarga Princess Joy B. Amarile Charlen G. Aniora Irene Jamelia S. Aquino Charmin Kate A. Armelia Jeffamay D. Arong Sheila S. Balagot J.Ann. Valorio Raima Monique E. Balod Vanessa Grace U. Bakiran Pritzi G. Barrientos Angel P. Bitonio Princess Nicole M. Bibi Morhaina S. Buktot Jessamine D. Buyan Princess Nicole B. Kapoy Princess May H. Castillo Rose N P. Sinia Mitch Ella N. Chu Angel T. Cruza Princess Angel B. W Jasmine J. W Stephanie P. Daguok Jenan N. Daligdig Chaniza Mil. Dante Laika A. Dibdib Lisa T. Dignos Precious Julia. Duko Richie May R. Durang Isaac Carl B. Ibuho Electra Queen A. Ibonia Vance Aubrey M. Flores Ariana M. Galamiton Christine Joy Z. Galia Mariel M. Galorpot Rian G. Gamalo Mildred C. Gamino Princess Nova Y. Garcia Kijna L. Hinobiagon Janin B. Gregorio Krisha C. Gubalane Celestine Dominic S. Gutierrez Ashley Nicole R. Ibno Nuraiza L. Inapan Phoebe Yazinil. Halagat Jacqueline M. Labaon Via D. Lao Kim Shaira U. Ligsanan Winnie Rose M. Liagas Sherlyn A. Mabahin Laika Pauline B. Magdale Prisma Faye Serenity D. Mahinay Sophia Nicole C. Mihorada Melody J. Melicio Mary Joy M. Narciso Nicole. Nogades Eliza Jean N. Obshoma Ace Heart P. Olivar Francis Joy P. Omongos Jacqueline N. Ompok Ira A. Pabalulot, Kirsten Safia T. Paborada, Maricar P. Pagkaliwangan, Rubil M. Pakino, Ricinel K. Pangka Shisa. Paraon, Francis Sandy M. Pudilanan, Kim M. Kiblat, Trixie Dale T. Kita Lian A. Rikiron, Jeannie Jane Y. Responso, Althea Nessie P. Rizane, Mabel R. Rodrigo, Jalel Ruth L. Romon Gray Zeal. Rosario, Janeline P. Sahol Jollibee S. Santos, Joanna Rose May L. Sapilan, Maria Abigail M. Silola, Maria Angela C. Sidantes, Tricia Ann C. Servano, Nikki Charlene F. Silvestre, Kyle Aya U. Solomon Zildjian S. Takasan, Angel May A. Tolitol, Aubrey Mile R. Ugtong, Princess S. Velasquez, Archel S. Vicente Christine. Villar, Realing Joy M. Villaruz Zalibel L. Uy, Bobbies M.
The awarding of academic honors and special awards will now take place.
With high honor, Salvan Joshua Rain A. With honors, Asira Zarin A. Aktub Alton John N. Alforque Princess P. Amarile Seth Vincent C. Anyora Irene Jamelia S. Aquino Charming Kate A. Bahian Kyle Andre G. Balase Siren L. Banabana Clyde Barak C. Bakiran Pritzi G. Barrientos Angel P. Bainosa Ken Angelo T. Bitonio J. Brian S. Bitonio Princess Nicole M. Buok Axelay F. Buendia Mark Siegfried D. Buyan Princess Nicole B. Kaligang John Larry A. Castillo Rose N P. Sinia Mitch Ella N. Lemenia Kennedy L. Corpus Santino. W. Stephanie P. Disoy Neil M. Duat John Floyd. Duko Richie May R. Ibuho Electra Queen A. Itom Jackson O. Flores Ariana M. Galamiton Christine Joy Z. Galia Mariel M. Gamalo Mildred C. Gamino Princess Nova Y. Garcia Kishna L. Hinobiagon Janin B. Gubalani Celestine Dominic S. Gutierrez Ashley Nicole R. Inapan Phoebe L. Zinel. Harap John Helthar C. Humilia Mark Dave M. Lao Kim Shaira U. Mabahin Laika Pauline B. Mabao Chris Dylan M. Mabao Johnny Core M. Maureen MJ Aldrin A. Mondihar Alexander S. Namokatkat General L. Negrite Vince Gabriel S. Obasa Meg Alex V. Omongos Jacqueline N. Ompok Ira A. Onyes Iris Cyril V. Pakino Ricinel K. Pangka Shisa. Prombito John Rico C. Ramonal JB Cody G. Riquintosa Ralph Ruel M. Riquiron Jenny Jane Y. Responso Althea Nessie P. Rizane Mabel R. Rodrigo Jalil Ruth L. Rosario Jeneline P. Sabihon Yestenil J. Saho Jollibee S. Santos Joanna Rusmay L. Sapilan Maria Abigail M. Serenia Ninio J. Soliva Given Augustin A. Tagala Eddie N. Takasan Angel May A. Ulitol Aubrey Mile R. Tutor Kent Justin T. Bacalares Don P. Bacalares Gabriel Levi B. Valdon Jeremiah C. Villar Real Enjoy N. Yanez Earl Ivan Chester A.
Let us give our awardees and their parents a big round of applause. Congratulations! In behalf of the grade 6 graduates, Mr. Joshua Rain A. Salvan, with high honor, will now give his message in behalf of the graduates.
To our school division superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Peña, to our assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Nympha R. Lago, public schools district supervisor, Dr. Pio R. Bagares, to our school principal, Mr. Julius N. Obaob, GPTA officials headed by GPTA President Elizabeth Y. Tangob, teaching and non-teaching staff of Igpit Elementary School, parents, graduates, a pleasant day to all. Before I begin, I'd like to thank all of the teachers and parents for their guidance this year. And I'd like to invite all the graduates to join me in giving them a round of applause. Thank you. Congratulations! We've made it. We are here. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure where here is. The here should be in a covered court filled with the joyful faces of our classmates, family, friends, faculty, and staff. But instead, we find ourselves distanced from one another, sharing these momentous moments through the virtual walls of a computer or phone screen. But even though we're graduating virtually, I am grateful because all of our hard works have finally paid off, and we're all ready to go on the next big steps in our lives. On the first day of school in grade 6, as I received and stared at my modules, I felt differently because I knew something was missing. At first, I was unmotivated since the way of learning in this new normal is different from the way we, the students, used to learn. I miss getting out of bed early in the morning and getting ready for school. I miss talking and playing with my classmates or friends during break time. I miss listening to teachers' lectures, participating in group activities, and performing at school. In short, face-to-face classes were more enjoyable since I could physically engage with my teachers and classmates. I didn't expect to be ranked first in my class since this school year has been a roller coaster for me. But I know that this year has been a roller coaster ride for all of us, from week-long quarantines to distance learning. I admit at first, Learning distance modalities using printed modules was a little bit hard and stressful because I didn't quickly understand the modules. Sometimes I did search for information from the internet or ask my sister or parents so that I can further understand the lesson. I know I'm not the only one who is having a hard time learning in this pandemic. Some students are struggling too because they don't have gadgets or load and can't access the online learning materials. That was why I asked myself, what if there was no pandemic? Maybe no student will struggle. Maybe my grade 6 days will be happier. I will be able to spend more time with my classmates since we'll be separated in high school and will be attending different schools. But then I realized that having negative thoughts is harmful to my mental health. I also realized that no one really wants this pandemic to happen, and the reason why there are no face-to-face classes is to keep all students safe from the virus. So, instead of thinking negatively, I placed my thoughts to God. I know He is always by my side, that He would not forsake me, and that this pandemic will be gone soon. With the help of my family, I suddenly got motivated to answer my modules. I am thankful because they are always there to help me, even though they are busy. Teachers are also constantly available to answer our queries and remind us of our activities. Coping up and adjusting to this new normal is not that easy. That's why we need to help and understand each other. Self-discipline is important. We learners should also cooperate with our teachers because they did their best to give us quality education. I've learned many things, aside from learning new lessons. I also learned something that I can apply to real-life situation. I also became a responsible person, especially in answering my modules. I submitted my modules on time and learned how to manage my time. I have also deepened my relationship with God. I know we have different experiences in this time of pandemic, and I want to tell you that don't lose hope because you are not alone. Don't lose hope because this pandemic is not a hindrance to our success. It taught us to be stronger and independent. We survived this school year and we will survive next school year because we believe in ourselves despite all the challenges we faced. Today, I want all of us to rejoice over whatever triumph we had, may it big or small. Even if it feels like we crawl instead of sprint across the finish line, we've made it to the other side, and I am so proud of each and every one of us. Always remember that nothing is impossible. We're all in this together by cooperating one another. We, as learners, can help to improve quality education in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you, and once again, congratulations, Class of 2021.
This time, the school principal, Mr. Julius N. Ubaob, shall introduce our guest speaker.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Pina. To our assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Nympha R. Lago. To our public schools district supervisor, Dr. P.U. R. Bagares. To the GPTE officials headed by GPTE President Elizabeth Y. Tangog. The teaching and non-teaching staff of Igpit Elementary School, parents, graduates, a pleasant day to one and all. It is my honor to introduce our guest speaker for today's 65th graduation rites. He was born on September 5, 1994, a loving son to Mr. Daniel and Mrs. Estrella Panugalon, and a responsible brother to his 3 siblings. He is an alumnus of Igpit Elementary School and graduated as class valedictorian of batch 2006-2007. He was known for his various notable achievements, namely an IMTAP district champion from 2002 to 2006, a chess district level champion in 2006, a chess division level champion board 2 in 2006, a chess regional level first runner-up board 2 in 2006, and science quiz champion division level in 2006. He is currently an active member of the National Chess Federation of the Philippines. He finished his secondary education at Liceo de Cagayan University last 2011 as class salutatorian. He completed his Bachelor of Science in Accounting Technology as magna cum laude at Liceo de Cagayan University. He was the accounting supervisor at Gamma Foods Corporation in Cagayan de Oro City, who supervised interim accounts from January 2016 to March 2016 as tax specialist at Gamma Foods Corporation. From March 2016 to July 2016, who prepared the statutory requirements of the company. He was the Finance and Accounting Associate of Propol BPO Incorporated in Mandaluyong City from July 2016 to April 2018 as Accountant 1 of Johnson & Johnson International Incorporated in Parañaque City, who is in charge for the North American companies of Johnson & Johnson International. He is now currently employed at Philippine Statistics Authority as Assistant Statistician, compiler of the water flow accounts for Northern Mindanao region. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my greatest pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker for today's 65th graduation rites, Mr. Rinanti R. Panugalon.
To our public school district supervisor, Dr. Pio R. Bagares, school principal, Mr. Julius N. Obaob, teachers, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Let me share to you about the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, otherwise known as Global Goals, adopted by 193 member states of the United Nations in 2015. These goals are universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity. It includes 17 goals, 169 targets, and 232 indicators. The Philippine Statistics Authority is the official repository of the SDG indicators, and I am fortunate enough to be part of the team compiling SDG data for Region 10. I want to highlight on SDG 4 or Goal 4, which aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all by 2030. Education is a basic human right and a force for sustainable development and peace. Before the pandemic, Region 10 has been constantly improving over the years from 2015 to 2019 in the enrollment rate, survival rate of students in each school year, and decline in the dropout rate. However, during this time of pandemic, providing quality formal education was a daunting task. But thanks to the cumulative efforts from the stakeholder of the new normal education program, starting from the policymakers, the program managers, the field officers, the parents, the students, and as well as the community. Despite and in spite of everything, the challenges, the hurdles, the shortcomings, and the lessons learned, it is now time to pause and reflect. You should be thankful for all of those things because those made the success a sweeter one. You should take time, dear graduates, to show your appreciation and gratitude to your teachers, even though you haven't had the chance to learn with them face to face, but you still feel their dedication in the performance of their duty to give you quality education amidst pandemic. You should also give thanks to your parents and or guardians. Not only they provided you with everyday needs, but they serve as your teachers in the comfort of your own home. Give yourselves also a pat on the back for a job well done. You made it through, even though there are times or a lot of moments where you stood blank, staring aimlessly, understanding nothing, and wish you have the chance to raise your hand to ask questions and clarifications from your teachers in the face-to-face setup. Savor the success, and let this be a stepping stone for the pursuit of greater quest for knowledge. Education is not confined in the four corners of your classroom, nor of the boundaries of your home. Learning doesn't stop when you step out of school. You can learn from everything all around you. You should have that burning desire to constantly improve yourself through learning and discipline. That is to have wits and grit. Notice that I have used the word wits, plural, and not wit, the singular, because it signifies multiple intelligences and not just confined to a singular measure of intelligence, which is the IQ test. According to a book entitled Frames of Mind, the Theory of Multiple Intelligences by renowned psychologist Howard Gardner, published in 1983, there are 8 types of intelligence. The first one is visual spatial intelligence. These are the people who are good at visualizing things. These individuals are good with directions as well as maps, charts, videos, and pictures. If you're strong in visual spatial intelligence, good career choices for you are architect, artist, and engineer. The second type of intelligence is linguistic verbal intelligence. These people are able to use words well, both when writing and speaking. These individuals are typically very good at writing stories, memorizing information, and reading. If you're strong in linguistic verbal intelligence, good career choices for you are writer or journalist, lawyer, and teacher. The third type of intelligence is logical mathematical intelligence. These people are good at reasoning, recognizing pattern, and logically analyzing problems. These individuals tend to think conceptually about numbers, relationships, and patterns. If you're strong in logical mathematical intelligence, good career choices for you are scientist, mathematician, computer programmer, engineer, and accountant. The fourth type of intelligence is body kinesthetic intelligence. These people are said to be good at body movement, performing actions, and physical control. People who are strong in this area tend to have excellent hand-eye coordination and dexterity. If you're strong in bodily kinesthetic intelligence, good career choices for you are dancer, builder, sculptor, actor, athlete, and even in online gaming. The fifth type of intelligence is musical intelligence. These people are good at thinking in patterns, rhythms, and sounds. They have a strong appreciation for music and are good at musical composition and performance. If you're strong in musical intelligence, good career choices for you are musician, composer, singer, music teacher, and conductor. The sixth type of intelligence is interpersonal intelligence. These people are good at understanding and interacting with other people. These individuals are skilled at assessing the emotions, motivations, desires, and intentions of those around them. If you're strong in interpersonal intelligence, good career choices for you are psychologist, philosopher, counselor, salesperson, and politician. The seventh type of intelligence is intrapersonal intelligence. These peoples are good at self-reflection and analysis, including daydreaming, exploring relationships with others, and assessing their personal strengths. If you're strong in intrapersonal intelligence, good career choices for you are philosopher, writer, theorist, and scientist. The eighth type of intelligence is naturalistic intelligence. These individuals are more in tune with nature and are interested in nurturing, exploring the environment, and learning other species. If you're strong in naturalistic intelligence, good career choices for you are biologist, conservationist, gardener, and farmer. Now that you have knowledge on what type of intelligence you possess or have a strong inclination to, it is now time to work it out, which is the grit. In order for you to maximize your full potential, you should have hard work. The first thing to consider is excellence. You should practice hard what you want to do, but do the proper techniques and procedures in your practice to achieve good result. The second thing to consider is that your actions should be engaging or have a positive impact on the community or in a close group, for example, your family. The third one is your actions should be ethical, which means that you desire for the common good without compromising moral standards. When you do all of that, you will bring pride and joy to our alma mater, the Igpit Elementary School. Wherever we go and whatever we do, we should bring glory and honor to our alma mater by doing the best we can. Thank you, and once again, good morning.
We shall now virtually award the plaque of appreciation to our guest speaker with the citation,
Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 10, Division of Misamis Oriental, District of Opol East, Igpit Elementary School. Plaque of appreciation is given to Renante R. Panugalan for imparting his valuable insights and inspirations to the graduates of Class 2021 during the 65th graduation ceremony, given the 16th day of July 2021 at Igpit Elementary School, Igpit Opol Misamis Oriental, signed by the Public Schools District Supervisor.
Thank you very much. Jenny Jane Y. Riqueron will now lead the class for their Pledge of Loyalty.
Pledge of Loyalty. I do hereby solemnly swear that I will uphold the honor of my alma mater, Igpit Elementary School. I promise to cherish its dignity and never bring disgrace by an act of dishonesty or cowardice. I will fight for its ideals alone or with many. I promise to exhaust all my skills, knowledge, and ability which I have acquired for the welfare of my family and for peace and reconciliation of my country, the Philippines. So help me God.
At this juncture, let us now have the alma mater and graduation song.
There is a light rising in my heart. You can see it in my eyes. A light that guides and goes inside. It shines through my life. There's a spark of hope that the future holds as I venture through this world. A precious thought, a heart of gold. Memories that don't grow old. is a song playing in my mind. I can hear it in your voice. It's your laughter and sad goodbye, wishing me well in life. It's part of our dream and we should go on until we stand on our own. I hope one day we'll meet again, and with one voice we still sing. IES, you're a pillar to me. In my life your glory shines. IES, your teachings remain. Your victories do shine. IES, you're so dear to me. In my heart you will shine. IES, wherever I'll be, forever you will shine. Forever you will shine. Forever you will shine. Forever you will shine.
Ms. Elizabeth Y. Tangob, GPTA President, will now formally close the ceremony.
Due respect to our PSDS of West District, Sir Rowie Ubay-Ubay, Sir. To S District, Sir Pio Bagari, Sir. To our school principal, Sir Julius Ubaob, Sir. To all the teachers and non-teaching staff of IES, moms and sir. To our municipal mayor, Mayor Maximeno Biceno, Sir. To my colleagues, to all stakeholders, graduates, parents, stakeholders, have a pleasant good day to everyone. To all the graduates present here today, allow me to be the one of the many to sincerely congratulate you in working hard and making this far. As you move forward on the next chapter of your lives, I hope that you will be prepared to face the real world, and that you'll use what you have learned to improve and develop the world we live in. The unexpected shift to blended learning has created a new reality to which we must all adjust. In the middle of this worldwide shift, it's critical to moment to recognize your perseverance, skill, and braveness. Life is a journey, not a destination, and it involves continuous development. We are very proud of you and excited to share with you this victorious moment. As you move forward, don't be afraid to wander outside of your comfort zone. Congratulations once again, students. I am excited to see you grow and shape a new reality for all of us. Good day, and may God bless us all.
That concludes the virtual graduation rites of Igpit Elementary School. Thank you for joining us in celebrating this momentous occasion. Congratulations, parents, teachers, and staff. Congratulations, graduates, class of 2021. Mabuhay ang DepEd!
Congratulations, class